Cambodian children. I'm sorry, I know I just posted a video, but I look forward to reading this, to be completely honest, because it's the most exciting thing in my life, and, so yeah, we're here. And oh my god, this art is amazing! Oh! But I'm gonna guess this is, and I'm so sorry, I didn't look up how to say his name. Please tell me how to say it. Is it Ranboo, or low-key for now, he's just gonna be Rainbow. I don't fucking care, he's just Rainbow for now. And when I finally figure out his name, I'm gonna know that's going to be completely wrong, and I'm gonna be like, hello, Mr. Spewter. Oh, you're so tiny. Hi. Here, come down here. Not on my lamp. There you go. There you go. And I'm sorry, that was a spider. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into this next chapter. Oh, and I don't know if you guys like my British accents, but I suppose I usually begin with this video. Chapter 5, Kill Him. Oh, well, that's intriguing. About 10 minutes earlier, a quiet brunette leaned over, coughing up a bit of blood. It'd been only a few minutes, and the psychopath male hadn't done anything too horrible or harsh to the shorter boy yet, though such a small amount of pain was already enough to freak George out. Oof. George wanted this to stop, but he couldn't confess the dream. He couldn't. A confession to his feelings that George had a dream. It'd only be fueled the lust and violent, driven behavior that dream tended to let show, especially today. It hurt to think about it. Is this recording? Oh my god, hang on a second. Okay, it's recording. I will get a better equipment eventually when I actually, have the money. So I'm so sorry about the bad quality of my videos, guys. But I am taking animation classes, so those will get better soon. Soon as in a couple of years, but I'm sorry. It hurt to think about. Would George never be able to confess? Would he really have to hold this in for so long? Would he really not get to tell Dream those words he'd been longing to say for years? I love you. I always have, Dream, and I'm sorry. Sorry I can't tell you. Not yet. After a few minutes of peace, the shorter male felt the blonde begin to start pressing a confession on him once again. It's a very intriguing story. I do like the gore. I like the gore a lot. George didn't do so well under pressure as he sweats a bit, looking over Dream, who bit his own lip, gently stroking George's smooth brown hair before gripping his chin and forcing George to look up at his own bright green eyes. I love this. I don't like fanfiction or Wattpad, and I don't follow this fandom, but I love this. George felt his cheeks grow up and warm up a bit due to the feeling of Dream's Dream's warm hand holding up his chin. It was so attractive to George. I don't even ship these characters because I'm not in the fandom and I don't know them, but it's so intriguing. I'm sorry. George, please tell me you love me too. I know you do. I can see it in your eyes. Dream mentioned in a soft tone. I forgot I was gonna attempt my British accents again this one. Hang on. I got it. George, please. What the fuck came out of that? That was like a British stitch. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Okay, guys, I forgot it. Maybe I should just read out the whole story like this, so that I can just get used to the accent. George, please tell me you love me too. I know you do. I can see it in your eyes. Dream mentioned in a soft tone of voice. I don't want to hurt. George. Hurts you, George. George felt his heart rate pick up. It was an emotional roller coaster. George hated Dream for this, but he loved him so much more. Maybe George was crazy, but if Dream killed the brunette, he knew in his last moments of life he would still love Dream. But why was that? He still didn't know. You're a psychopath, my guy. You might be one yourself. Dream sighed, pulling out a smaller blade this time. Oh, okay. We gotta do a little bit of surgery. Plastic surgery. Something. I don't know, I'm not funny, but I still laugh at myself. George's heart sunk into his chest as he leans his head back, still stuck in Dream's gasp against a corner of a stone wall, of the stone cold walls. Stone cold walls are comforting when it's fucking 90 degrees outside, okay? George had to attempt to make this all stop, but what could he do? As Dream lifted his arm to start cutting at the brunette's flesh once again, George desperately conjured up a lie. Oh my god, that's so awkward. That is the most awkward thing I've ever read. This is the most awkward thing I've ever read. I have read more awkward things on Wattpad, but dear Lord. But okay, I gotta prepare myself for reading that out in a British accent. Hang on, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. It's just gonna make you want to kill Tubbo even more. I'm not emotionally attached to these characters through the fandom, but through this fanfiction. Why am I? I don't even know these characters, but I'm still intrigued. Wattpad, you never do this to me. Never. What the fuck is going on? You gotta hear my deep breaths. I will try. Hang on a second. I'm in love with Tubbo, George yells to the lie. Too quick to even think much. Oh, it's so bad. He said since it was only the attempt to make Dream stop this before he... Oh. Oh, I know you shouldn't feel bad for the psychopath, but I feel bad for the psychopath. Okay. Here we go. George panted quietly, realization hitting his Dream backed up a step. It worked, but at what cost? It worked, or so we thought. The blonde's dull eyes seemed to flare red at the moment. Not literally, but his stare made it look like he wanted to kill someone. You just gave Tubbo death sentence. Senpai! Okay. Or the things George did to keep his feelings a secret. That was ridiculous. He should have just confessed. What would George do? Would George be in denial forever? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting too emotional here. Dream turns his head, growling under his breath, and throws the blade at the wall and groans in anger. George watched in fear before suddenly hearing Dream's pager 1. Its repetitive beeping noise. Okay, Alright, here we go. Dream picks it up, turning the sound off it and glaring at the message from I'm still calling him Rainbow, I'm sorry. The message read, everyone is looking for you, Tommy. Tommy, everyone is looking I can't do this right now. Okay. Everyone is looking for you, Tommy, and everyone is looking for you. Tommy and Tuba are planning to kill you. As the blonde male reads the Instagram page, he looked more and more livid as he thought for a good moment. Oh, I was caught off guard through this whole fucking thing when he said he loved Tuba. At the end of this. Okay. He thought for a good moment this was a problem. Tuba was a problem. Senpai will be mine. Fuck you. And Connor Mail only wanted Tuba dead, so maybe now was the time to strike. He wanted George for himself, and he'd do anything in his power to make sure that he got exactly what he wanted. Please don't do it. He was just trying to get you to stop torturing him. Oh, what have you done? Why does he want Tuba dead though? That's the question. Okay. The psychopath male takes a moment as Rainbow suddenly hears the voice in his head. Kill him. Don't kill him, please. I don't want to bet that bad. I want to see gore, but no. One pager. A pager or beeper is an old device used. Oh, that's an explanation. I already know what that is, but in case you guys don't, I'll read it out. It's an old device used as a messaging system back in the 1990s. Most used these smaller devices to send one-way messages since replying was a hassle. A paper would be used to send mainly a phone number to another pager, but in order to send any words, have to go through an operator. Okie dokie. Let's get into these comments. As you can see, there are 1.59k views, about to be 52 votes, and 36 comments. So let's get into those comments. Jesus, I'm probably not going to read all these comments because there's so many of them. But let's go to the top. Oh, I was just like, what? You're in love with Tubbo? Bruh, right? That caught everybody off guard. I'm done. It just caught everybody off guard. Anyway. Why, Tubbo? Why? No, Tubbo is in danger. Great dumbass. You could have said techno. I'm sorry, I don't know these characters. Bruh, dude, he's 17 and you're 24. And just to make this up, George was under pressure, and Tubbo was the first person that came to his mind, even through George admitting his feelings for Dream. This has nothing to do with the age or romantic affairs whatsoever. Okay, TYSM for explaining. Thank you so much for explaining. It's still awkward though, because he's 7. Oh. Everybody was just caught off guard by Tubbo. Tubbo! I'm sorry, but that was just fucking twist. You should have said techno, you dumbass. No, George, you should have said you loved him and not the blade. If you were in love with the blade, not the B-boy Tubbo. B-boy. Now I'm intrigued. I must look up characters. Okay, now Dream is gonna kill Tubbo. He's gonna kill Tubbo anyways, but now he's really gonna kill Tubbo. Gaggy. Crap. You dumbass, you should have said the blade, not fucking Tubbo. Wow. You put the Blade X George. I'm sorry. He should have said that he was in love with a Wilbur. Then Dream would. I don't get it, but wow. Why didn't you say fucking techno? Why does nobody like techno? I don't know. Y'all. I seriously gotta freaking. Why the fuck would you say Tubbo? I am and not Sapnap or Puns or Crackety. I don't know any of these characters. Pardon me. Tubbo is a child, George. Anyone else you could have said. Anyone else. Wilbur, Crackety, Punch, Carl, Saprat. Not the child. My God. Why? I mean, Tommy's a child too, so. Wait, he said Tubbo has a husband and a child. What? Just to clear this up, George was under the pressure of Tubbo and his first person to come to mind, even though George admitted his feelings for Dream. This has nothing to do with age or romantic feelings whatsoever. We are where? Correct. 1970s. No. Why Tubbo? Why Tubbo? You could have said Dream. Low key, he wanted to avoid saying Dream in the first place. You're putting Tubbo in fucking danger, George. He was already in danger, but he just put him in even more danger. Rip. What the hell? Save Tubbo. 2021, Save Tubbo. When you know what page is from Grey's Anatomy. I wheeze, laugh my fucking ass off. All the people, Tubbo. It's not too late for this. Not fucking Tubbo. Leave him out of this. What? Okay. We're gonna stop reading these because there's so many. This fanfiction reading out is already going on for too long. So therefore, I'm going to end this. Goodbye, my beautiful children.